What up, YouTube? Denny in Saigon. My name's Denny. I'm an American, but I live here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. I'm on my way back to my room. I don't have to teach today. Thought I did, but I don't. It's very confusing sometimes. Check out this park over here. They have rides for the kids at night. They like bring little electric cars out and stuff. I'm up here by, I'm in Go Bap district, actually. Go Bap. Oh. See the signs? I don't know what they say. I can't read Vietnamese. Hold on here, I got 10 seconds and I'm gonna make this turn. Watch how I do this. My helmet's not even fastened. What the hell I'm doing? Mountain rules here. That's how it's done. Excuse me. It's a beautiful day. Very comfortable out. Back home in Indiana, it's freezing and a lot of snow. I guess they're bracing for a big storm. And it's not climate change. It just happens to be winter. It's the end of January, and I think snow is the normal thing that happens at home. Back in Indiana, we get 4 seasons in a week and stuff, so you never know. I know I don't miss the cold at all, or driving in the snow. I am going to go home in May, I guess, after the end of the school year, because I miss my kids too much. I'm missing my kids a lot, and the thing about it is I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I want to go home and stay home, if I want to return to Vietnam. I don't know what job I want to do when I go back to the USA. I do tech work and stuff, but I don't know if I can make a good living doing that. Depends on where I go and what I'm doing, and it's expensive in the USA, and you need lots of money, and where you're at determines how much money you're going to need. If you're in Indiana, you need a lot less than you do out west. I have support to pay. I don't know, so many damn big decisions. I got my girlfriend here. I don't want to miss my girlfriend. I miss her all the time. We don't live together here, and she's a good girl. She takes good care of me. I should take her back to the USA. I should marry her. That's another giant decision, but I should just go ahead and do it. I don't know what to do. I'm spending a lot of time thinking, looking at all my options, and analyzing the situation, trying to figure out where everything's going to be. And I just don't know, man. I don't know. I do not know where I'm going to be this time next year, or what I'm going to be doing. But I do know this: I got a lot of big decisions to make, and decisions are important. If you make the wrong one, it's going to cost you. Even the smallest decisions, isn't it funny? Even the tiniest decisions can affect your whole entire life. Let's see if I can make this intersection here. It's a big one. I think I told this story before. When I was about 18 years old, let's see what happened. I was just walking down the street in my grandma's hometown, and I ran into my dad, my real dad, my biological father, and I just lost my job somewhere, and I forget what the circumstances was, but he picked me up and said, "Hey, I got a job for you," and he took me over to where he was working. And I got a job that day, and that's where I met my ex. Just because I happened to be walking down the street at a certain time and bumped into him and all that, and that's how that worked out. The decisions that we make, sometimes even the small ones, turn out to be big ones. anyways, this intersection here, this is kind of a hairy one. Yeah, traffic, you know. Traffic is a factor, right? If you want to live in Vietnam, and I do like living in Vietnam. It's a great place to live. It's really laid back. It's really easy for me here. I have an easy life. I have a very easy life, but traffic is damn dangerous, man, and getting around all the time here is not easy. And I do live in Saigon, and I've chosen to live in Saigon partly because it's so well lit, and I can teach a lot. To just live here, I do not have to teach a lot, but to pay my support and you know, send money to my kids and stuff, I do have to teach a lot. I want to save for the future and all that, and that's what I'm trying to do. But you got to factor in the fact that you might not live through it. You know, if you're going to drive around in Vietnam every day, that might cost you. Maybe, you know, statistically, it's going to increase your chances of dying in traffic if you come over here, roll around on a motorbike all the time. It is cheap, but not the safest thing you can be doing. If I go back home in Indiana, you know, I can live in Indiana, a small hometown, and my little stomping grounds is about a four county area. You know, one county was my hometown, the other county was my mom's hometown, the other county is my dad's hometown, and then the fourth county is where I raised my kids. They're all connected to each other. It's like 4 squares, you know, my whole life. 48 years of my life, you know, is in those little 4 areas of Indiana. And I can go back there, and there's probably very little chance I'm getting killed in traffic. Taking some job there, drive Amish, you know, it's, you know, I drive a little bit, yeah. Driving around in the ice and snow, that's also not very safe. I did see a guy get killed, you know, the winter before I left. Seen a guy get killed right in front of me. SUV flipped over on his side and took out the car right in front of me. And I, because I'm a good driver and pretty quick-witted, I maneuvered my way around that. In a 15-passenger van. So, you know, I guess living kills you, right? You just gotta be careful. How much money will I need? How much money can I make? Should I try to go after money? Watch out for these. 5-0. Don't want to get in their way. What's the world going to do? Where's the world going to go? I've talked about it in my videos before. You know, the USA is not in that great a shape, really. It's a republic, and it's divided. So, I don't know how much time people spend thinking about that kind of stuff, but it's... Where's the future in the USA? I don't know. Where's the future in the economy of the USA? I don't know. You know, Trump is great. I love Trump. But see, Trump has enemies, and I read, man. I read a lot. I understand who Trump's enemies are. I understand what they want. And what they want is not the same. It's not what's good for you. Watch out! There's a 5-0 again. Set up some sort of roadblock here or something. Out of their way. Anyways. Where do I want to be? What do I want to do, man? I'm 50. I have to factor this in. I'm 50. How much time do I have left? How much real time do I have left? You know, I can't save $1 million in the next 10 years, probably, unless I go back home and drive a truck, okay? And I factored that in too. Maybe I go back and drive a truck. I'll climb into a truck, and I'll drive for 5 or 10 years and save a bunch of money. Just live in the truck, you know. Then I'm not going to see my kids, and then it's also going to be dangerous. There's also a chance of failure. You know, there's no guarantee success there. Maybe a good chance of it, but no guarantee. And do I need it? What do I need it? You know, do I need $1 million? Maybe I do. If you're going to retire in the West, yeah, you're going to need a lot more than $1 million. If you expect to live more than 5 or 10 years in retirement, you're probably going to need more than $1 million. I guess it depends on where you live, right? And how much you want to go to the hospital. You got to imagine it's retirement. You know, your senior years. In your senior years, you know, how much you're going to want to spend at the hospital. It could cost millions. It could cost tens of millions, and you know it in the West. Here, probably not, but here you probably won't survive that angioplasty. You know, you're probably not going to survive the freaking heart attack here. 65 or 70, you probably will survive at home, but with great debt. But yeah, you know. you know. What do I do? Where do I want to be? I can live real cheap here, man. I don't need much money, and I can have an easy life. I can walk around, you know, without socks. I don't even need shoes. I just need these cheap flip-flops. And I go home, and you know, I'm gonna have to shower in 45-degree weather and crank up the heat. It's gonna still be cold in your apartment, man. You walk around with a sock hat on all the time. Dealing with time change, you know all the idiocy of the West. There's all kinds of ways they make you dumber, you know, in the West to deal with all of it. You know, but this is Asia here, and things don't work as smoothly as they do in the West. Sometimes you like that. Sometimes it's good when things don't work as smoothly. The women are hotter here. You know, the women are beautiful here. Never get tired of that. They have flowers year round here. You know, they have plants year round. Certainly not at my home. They got snowdrifts right now. You know, sunshine versus snowdrifts. I don't know. I don't know what to do, man. Do not know what to do. I wish life was easy. I really do. I wish life was real easy. I wish I was rich. I wish I had $1 million. That would make life easier. But just jump on a plane tonight and fly home to see my kids. Maybe I'll bring them back. I've got a grandson I've never met, so I need to get home. Hope you can hear my video, man. I know the wind is kind of strong right here. Here's the place where you can buy plants and flowers. I forget what it's called. Stuff grows well here. Sunflowers. It looks like they need to water their sunflowers. I guess you can buy soil here too. You can get most things in Vietnam. I mean, you know, most of the things that you're going to ever need. It's not like the USA. They don't have an unlimited supply of stuff to spend your money on. It's a lot of the same stuff, you know. Here. See? Doesn't really matter about the light. The light is just kind of a suggestion. The light's just a suggestion, you know. So you gotta look no matter what the light says. You better look before you cross the intersection here. Anyways, that's that. I've got big decisions to make, and I hate to make big decisions, and I'll probably end up flipping a coin or something that's not going to work. It's a bad idea. I'm trying to factor in everything, right? I'm a big picture kind of guy. I'm not really into details and stuff. I like to just kind of merge the details into a picture, and then I can see, stand back and look. What's the election going to be in 2020? You know, 2020, a lot of people are expecting Trump to just sail right into his second term. Now, I know Trump is wildly popular with a large portion of real America, but you got to understand something. The Dems are going to cheat their asses off. I mean, I'll talk more about that later. They cheated their asses off in 2018. Okay, they were still counting votes in December. They were still counting votes by Christmas in 2018. Okay, last year. So they're going to cheat their asses off in 2020. I can guarantee that. They really want to install anybody over Trump. And they're sure as hell they're going to pull out all the stops. And that includes Fox News, okay? Fox News is going to pull everything they did last election and more. And you can guarantee it. So if Trump is not in there, then do you want to really live in the U.S.? Because Hillary would have been real ugly. Right now they got, some of the dim-dims in Congress talking about banning MAGA hats for teens. Man, they want to do whatever they can to silence you. And they ain't got no intention of stopping that. So, pretty much the whole entire left and the entire Democrat Party and everyone on the left are going to be real happy to do what Obama did, weaponize the government against their political opponents. They're going to be more than happy to cheat, steal, and lie and ignore whatever truth that is really out there. They don't care, and they're not going to change their mind about that. So that's just one thing I want to factor in here. They don't vote here, right? This is a communist country, but it's also not highly polarized and politicized. People here are not being politicized, and you can sure tell the difference. Okay, nobody here is fighting over a political hat. And since everybody here is the same race mostly and the same culture, nobody's fighting over anything. It feels it's peaceful. It's very peaceful and pleasant. But like I said, I'm not Vietnamese. This is fast what I'm doing. Get out in front of him, I guess. Yeah, I'm coming home in May to see my kids. Whether I'm going to stay or not is an open question. I do not know. I may jump on a plane and fly right back. I may keep a little money in my pocket so that I can jump on a plane whenever I'm ready. I can always come back here and teach again. I was thinking I wasn't going to be able to teach for another 10 years, but maybe I can. I just seen on Facebook the other day a guy 10 years older than me. He got a job here. And the students like me here. They love me. I went to a party last night, like a big tent party, and a lot of the students recognize me because I've been teaching for so long at the same center, and they're very sweet. They love a teacher that sticks around. I'm like grandpa to them, I guess. Well, I got a lot of hugs last night, and I love the students. I really do. So check this place out. How nice is that? It's like a temple, I guess, or something. And here's the school up here. Kids are playing on the exercise equipment. They like to stay fit here in Vietnam. They like to work out. They are very fit. Vietnam, congratulations Vietnam for beating Jordan last night in the football game. The Vietnamese, they love football. And I love the Vietnamese. I really do. Anyways, my name's Denny, and thanks for watching my video, and I hope you have an excellent day. Hello.